thing that was really funny was I told my doctor what was different was that my boobs move so much. And the funny thing was he told me that's because they're real. So hi guys, I'm going to answer some of the comments and messages that I've received on my email for my Niki account. Okay, let's see how it goes. So first of all, people have been asking about my surgery, my post-surgery, how things are going. One, my health is really good, and I don't have as much swelling as I did the first time. Maybe the first 2 weeks. It's been about 2 months since I had surgery. The only thing that I have swelling is probably like my legs or my butt or my other parts, because I still have to use the wrap. And I feel like when I use the wrap, everything else is like pushed up. Like you see here, like this part is pushed up and then my butt gets pushed out a little bit more, so to speak, you know. But other than that, it's not so bad. You know, I still wear this wrap. If you do decide to do the surgery, I do recommend buying a different compression wrap instead of the hospital one. This one fits better and it's much more comfortable. I will tell you, the hospital one is not comfortable. Scratchy, sweaty, and it's also, I would recommend wearing like a tank top underneath the wrap, so when you sweat, it's not so bad. Also, about the surgery, I want to let you know that I had some swelling. Still have to use the wrap. I will see the doctor next week, so I'll get an update if I have to still continue wearing it. Feel like I would like to. When I walk around without the wrap, it feels funny. So it feels like my stomach's loose. Like I feel like it's not connected. I know it's probably connected, but it doesn't feel like it's ready to like walk on its own, you know, so to speak. I feel like it needs something like support still, unless it's all in my head. But I'll have to ask the doctor that next week. Okay. And another thing is my weight hasn't gone down. Remember, they just moved my weight up here, and I can't really exercise right now, especially with this wrap, because I'll sweat. But I should start exercising because I think I'm gaining weight, and it would really suck if I take off this wrap and the fat is still there, you know what I mean, and then some or more, or in other places. Oh god, that would just be horrible, right? Thin waist and then a big butt or something, that would be like have no proportion, you know, I'd be out of proportion. Next, people asked if I've taken out my capsules. No, I did not have to. And clothes, I can fit clothes a lot better. I like it. I don't feel as hoochie. Like I can wear this tank top and I don't feel so hoochie. I don't. I feel comfortable, not suffocating, everything's not like, you know, before you couldn't wear like a shirt with a face on it or something, because it would look like, you know, the face would be like stretched out on your shirt. And one thing is I do have to watch salt. Just to let you know, when you have surgery, you have to watch salt. The second day when I came home, I didn't realize it, so I had them buy me sushi. And so I ate a sushi bowl, an ahi bowl, but the salt, and my feet just swelled up and my hands swelled up. I look like the Nutty Professor or something, you know, when Eddie Murphy got all like fat when he was gaining weight, going back to his fat self. That's what I felt like. It was so painful. Water retention is painful. So I do recommend not having too much salt. Okay? All right, so the next question is Brian's avocado tree. Well, we have a video coming up. We had to go buy a replacement. But right now we can't find any. They don't have any dwarf avocado right now in the season, I guess, at the nursery. But it died. Yes, it died. You know, that avocado tree was just a nightmare. Brian and I had a big argument about it. One thing about Brian, oh, I love him, but he just doesn't like anybody telling him what he may be doing wrong. Okay? He claims he's looked at 1,000 internet videos and so forth. Okay? He always says that. I watch so much internet, so much Google. I Googled. I told him it died. It died. $80 out the window. Dead. So we went to the nursery and found out that we had to get citrus for now. But we will try again to get another avocado tree. I suggested to him to maybe plant it in the shade so he doesn't have to put that green thing up, that green shady thing. So he might give that a try. So that's going to go for now. We do have to get a baby, well, not a baby, a dwarf mango tree, which I want. And we're going to plant it right there. Because right there got peak sun. So I think that's going to be my baby dwarf mango tree. Okay? So that's what we're going to do for now. Let's see. Kuma and Kitty, I have to show you them. I'll show you some clips of them. Kitty is 9 years old. Kitty, we found him at a shelter. We had to get Kitty for Brian's other cat, Baby. Yes, Baby was old and lonely, so Baby needed a friend, and the doctor suggested that if we get another cat, it would help Baby get better. So we did. So we got Kitty. Kitty's actually Fuzzy, but I kept calling him Kitty, and it just kind of stuck. I didn't like the name Fuzzy. Kuma, we got Kuma for my mom, but of course my mom is too old to watch Kuma, so I watched him, stayed up with him, fed him, and did all that stuff that he just got so attached to me. But I love him so much. He's so cute. He's like my first dog. So it's just wonderful. I mean, I never ever thought I could love an animal so much, you know. I mean, I love Justin, my brother's dog, but it's so different when it's your own dog. I mean, oh, so cute. Their love is so unconditional. Kuma's terrific. He's going to be a year this month, at the end of this month. Very excited. Maybe we'll celebrate it with Taylor's birthday, because Taylor's birthday, my youngest son, is the 24th. And Taylor's one, and Kuma's one, I'm sorry, we didn't know exactly in July. So I figure do it around Taylor's birthday so they can be together, right? Good. One thing I want to mention is many of you commented that, oh, it's so wonderful that your mom and you both get along so well. Well, I just wanted you to know that we do have our moments. We have a lot of our moments. My mom and I really didn't click very well. And she was just getting older, and so it was terrifying. We had our real ups and downs. I mean, my mom is tough. I mean, believe me, in my 20s, my late 20s, she moved in with me one time. We built an entire upstairs. This is when I was married to husband number one. We built the entire upstairs for her and everything. And in 2 weeks, she moved out. Took the cab home and moved out. Ever since that, you know, I had fear. But this time worked out, you know. I think we both just grew up. I mean, we had to grow up. She was getting frail, and I couldn't stand the fact that she was walking by herself, you know. I mean, she lives right by Don Quixote, you know. She had a condo there, but still, you know, you got to cross the street. She can barely speak English. I mean, if you just go, it would like blow her over. I mean, she just fell at Don Quixote yesterday in the parking lot. Oh, I feel so bad. I heard a putuk, and I turned around, and she was on the ground, and she's like on the ground, right? And I look, and I'm like, oh, I had the shopping cart. I was like, okay, maybe 8 feet in front of her. It's pretty bad. She fell over the little speed bump in the parking lot, and this really sweet lady walked out of the SUV next to my mom, and she gave me stink eye. Like, what you doing? Leaving your mom all by herself. But I swear, it was just for a moment. My mom She gets kind of pissed off when I try to help her too much. She goes, "Oh, te quiero, yo, te quiero." She goes like, I can't do it. She doesn't like it when I baby her too much. So I let her go sometimes. But I shouldn't. I should have just left the cart with her. That was a mistake. So I'll show you a picture of her boobies now. I mean her boobies, her boo-boos on her feet, her knees. She's kind of proud, I have to admit. She's tough. 82, she didn't break any bones. She just went, I thought she would like break, over here or something, but no, nothing. Legs, everything, head, everything. She's like, I feel like this, that's why. I'm like, amazing. I mean, she fell in the bathroom. We used to live in a townhome, and Taylor called me when they go, Grandma fell down. She hit her head. She was out for a while, I guess. They had to call the ambulance, but you know what? With the doctor, they found nothing. I had to beg the doctor, can you please tell her she has something? Because we came here, and she just doesn't know, we don't know what to make of it, my mom. She needs an answer, But she's a tough lady. Very, very tough lady. But one thing I will have to mention, thanks to you and thanks to you too, my mom and I had to learn to get along. I think that was the big difference. We always clash, it's hard when two women live in a home. It can be hard when they're both hard-headed, and I'm sort of like her. Well, I'm probably really like her. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, so they say, right? And it's hard because she is a control freak in a good way, in many ways. Bad in some, but good in many ways. I mean, it's hard, my laundry gets done, every day, and the house is immaculate every day. But then on the other hand, I can't touch anything hardly any day. I feel like I'm on eggshells every day. My clothes are hung up the way I don't want every day. They're put away the way I don't want every day. But no matter how much you tell her, it's still going to be her way. And, at first I used to get really upset, and, I was having a hissy fit. So, the wrong thing to do is vent to your adult son or your adult kid. Because what do? Mom, Grandma's just old. You got to be patient. Really make you feel like this. My son makes me feel like. So that's about it, I love my mom. She does a lot of work, but it is hard. It is stressful. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I can't breathe, but I'm sure she feels that way too, She's made a lot of sacrifices for me, so it's the least I can do. But I will say that I learned a lot again, she and I have. We've discovered a lot about each other. We never thought we could actually enjoy each other's company. We actually laugh. I think living with her, I've become a better person, which I like. I like that. All of us could use some help every day. I have those moments. I don't know, just lately, and then I get so irritated, and then I feel bad for getting irritated. And I'm like that with her. Sometimes I feel bad for taking things out on her, and I get mad for every little thing. I don't know if it's just a stress of things. Them. Oh, and again, just to let you guys know that my brother is coming back in August. My cousin from California, Steven, I think you saw him on my brother's video, is going to come to meet me. I haven't seen him since I was in high school. He is a relative. His mother was my dad's sister. I haven't seen my dad in over 10 years also. But anyway, he's coming to reconnect, I guess, with me too. So I'm kind of excited. I haven't seen him for a long time. It's kind of nice. It's really nice to have a cousin in America, the United States. I mean, all my cousins lived in Japan, and I always felt out of place because I lived here. I mean, if I walked past them on the street, I don't even know if I would recognize them. And I think that's kind of sad. A lot of you have been asking about my mom's health, that she looks good. I think I've mentioned to you guys that she has been tired lately. One thing about my mom is she is a smoker. And recently they found a little spot on her lungs. This was several months ago. and they told us in 3 months they would do another test because she's so petite. She barely weighs 100 pounds, so they could not take, a sampling because they could have punctured her lungs. So they couldn't take that kind of risk. But on the other hand, it could grow. So that was the risk that she decided to take, and the doctor also probably agreed. My mom, she would not quit her smoking. It's something she enjoys, and I don't nag her about it anymore. I used to. Sure, the doctor rolls his eyes, and what you gonna do? I think actually if she quits, it might be worse. She might be absolutely miserable. She doesn't do much. It's the one thing I think she does really like. And I used to be a smoker too. I quit over 4 years now, going on my 5th year, I think. Or am I calculating it wrong? But it's been many, many years. And I'm really proud that I'm smoke-free. And I don't know. I just feel good. But that was my choice. It's something I decided. I don't judge smokers. My husband's a smoker who's trying to quit, tries to quit. He tries several times, but his work is really stressful, and he's got a lot going on. So I don't nag either of them. It's a hard thing to do, is to quit something that you really like. Look at me. Can't even lose 10 pounds, And gaining weight, is dangerous too. The doctor told me that high blood pressure is very dangerous. My blood pressure, I have to watch it. It was really kind of going up and down right before my surgery. So I was always scared. I had to monitor it because I was scared they weren't going to do the surgery. Oh, who's that? Did you get me something? No, my hubby is always weird. Every time I ask him if he got me something, like if he bought me lunch or something like that, he always says, well, I'm gonna give it to you, or something like that. It's so silly. I don't know what it is. So anyway, I have to go now. We have a lot of work. As you can see, Brian has started to do the yard behind me. He's gonna start wondering if I'm gonna help. Anyway, so thank you again, you guys, for tuning in, and I hope I answered a few of your questions. I know I haven't answered all of them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a 2 thumbs up, and have a nice weekend. I'll see you again. All right, see you. Bye. Bye. Have a good week. Look at you with that big mouth. Yeah, look at fox. F-O-X, fox.